What up, everybody? Welcome to the Viktor Wilt Show. Yay, it's Thursday. Okay. I'm going to preface today's show by letting everybody know I'm grouchy. Ugh. Stupid CPAP machine. So, I wake up at like 4 in the morning. Got the CPAP mask on. Machine's not running. It's just off. You know? Try to figure out why. And all I could tell once, I got back up later on, got done taking a shower, tried to figure it out. All I can tell is I think something turned the surge protector off. Looked kind of like the little power box for the CPAP could have fallen on the switch and turned it off. But there is like nothing worse than sleeping with the CPAP mask on and the machine not running. It really messes you up. So combine that with not going to bed early enough. I'm grouchy. And apologies to my lady for being grouchy when she woke me up. It's not your fault that I'm an idiot. Ugh. And then I got talking with JD a second ago, and I remembered some weirdness last night. I think I talked about my hot tub being broken. I had put some chemicals in it one day, and then I just go back outside, and it's drained. It just drained itself. So last night, I put a bunch of water in it, trying to figure out where it was leaking. And at least last I checked, seemed to be working fine. I don't know. I didn't check it this morning to see if the water had in fact drained back out. I mean, I'm not going to complain if it's magically working again. It was just weird, but I'm working on pounding some caffeine. Working on shaking the crankiness. But yeah, if I sound a little bit grouchy today, I'm sorry. It's my own fault. Well, I mean, the power strip thing. That's just the world cursing me because I needed to be in good shape today. Got a lot going on, and I'm not too stoked on it. But what do? You endure, you power ahead, you charge through, and I'm sure my attitude will change. Oh, I just wish I had some PTO so I could go home and take a nap. Just put that CPAP on and go to sleep for like 5 hours. It'd be great. But instead, I'll find some content to share with you. We'll find some fun things to talk about, and we'll make the most of the program. All right? So, anyhow, thank you for tuning in, hanging out with me as always. And let's get the party started, all right? Here we go. Thursday morning, what up? It's the Viktor Wilt Show, and today is the slightly cranky edition. I don't know, as I'm getting a little more caffeine down. Seems to be improving. Then I remembered something else that annoyed me last night. Well, and I'm going to try to keep this as vague as possible. It's like, if somebody does something over and over and over and over again, it seems like just a habit or whatever, just the way they do things, you kind of start to expect that that's just how they're going to be, right? So maybe you toss a question like, is it going to be this way? We're going to do this, again. And, you ask somebody a question sometimes in a perfectly nice way, and then they freak out at you. It's like, settle down, all right? My goodness. So anyway, forgot about that until a few minutes ago. I was like, oh yeah, that was dumb. So that probably contributed to my morning grouchiness, because that happened like right before bed. Just like, geez, mellow out a little bit. No need to freak out. Ugh. And then I just feel bad for being cranky today. For one, you have to put up with it if you're listening to this show. And then, Becca was kind enough to get me out of bed, because I didn't want to get up. She's like, come on, you got to go to work. And then I was grouchy to her. Need to get it together. Stop being cranky. The day will be fine. All right. Positivity, sunshine, rainbows, positivity. I'm going to turn this show around. It's not going to be the cranky edition. All right. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to work on digging up some content. All right. Some fun, uplifting content. But, oh, man, it's a day. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you're doing okay. Improving over here, bit by bit. I was reading a little bit about this game, Crimson Desert. This thing seemed like it came out of nowhere to me. Like I hadn't heard anything about it. And now my social media feed, it's just packed to the brim with people talking about this game. I think it comes out tomorrow. And I don't know, it looks kind of like some kind of medieval fantasy Red Dead or something. So far, the reviews I've been reading from people who have played the game, you know, despite all of the relentless hype, I don't know, it's not looking that great with the reviews and such. So, gonna probably have to sit back. I mean, I'm not gonna go buy a brand new game right now. I did play a little bit of Resident Evil last night, which was nice. Got caught up to where I was at before I started the game over, and then managed to get a little bit further. So at least I played a little bit of the full-priced game I got. But when it comes to this Crimson Desert, gonna have to sit back and wait and see what the entire internet says when it's officially released. Again, I think it's tomorrow, but IGN didn't really have, they had some good things to say about it, but they had a lot of bad things to say about it. So, that's a bummer. But at least we got GTA 6 coming in, 6 months? Hopefully. And Resident Evil's been great. You know, got no complaints there. You should check that one out. Hopefully it continues to be good. Some internet trends are just kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I guess this one, it's sort of productive. You're getting two things done at once. Getting a little bit of exercise and whipping up some butter. Yeah, apparently people are, like, strapping bags to their chest before they go jogging, and they're filling them up with, like, heavy cream and salt. And then they just run and make butter. Yeah. They call it churning and burning or butter runs. And yeah, it works, I guess. You strap a bag of heavy cream and salt to your chest and run around for about an hour. You'll end up with a bag of butter at the end. Again, I guess it's productive. Okay? It's good to run, good to get some exercise. Though, I mean, you're probably offsetting that exercise a little bit, mowing down a giant chunk of butter when you're done. There are a lot of TikTok videos that'll show you how to do this. I mean, you just pretty much strap a bag of heavy cream to yourself and run. But, I don't know. If you're bored, the weather's nice. Might be able to get out and do that. Okay, well, I'm going to try to dig up some freak news. Have a nice run this morning. All right, where to begin here? Too many tabs open. Too much digging going on. Let's see. I guess we'll start with this guy. Is he a Florida man? Let's see here. Oh, South Carolina man. So this guy had gotten arrested and, trying to bail out of jail. So he only had a bail of $250, misdemeanor charge, I guess. And so they gave him his stuff back so he could get the cash out, pay for his way out of jail. And he paid with, some kind of fake money. I don't know if it was Monopoly money or what, but it was, I mean, it didn't even look like, real currency whatsoever. They were like, dude, no. Why don't you just turn around and go back into that cell for giving us counterfeit bills? What an idiot. What else we got here? Oh, this guy, he loves potholes. So I guess in New York, they got some major pothole problems going on. And they've got an article at the New York Post about how this guy's like, yeah, I made $2,200 in a single night off people messing up their tires. He just drives around and fixes people's tires, mobile tire repair. And the potholes must be pretty bad. He's like, I got about 10 tires in my van at all times. Sometimes I got to, quickly run and get one, but I'm making bank. Thank you, New York City, for not dealing with these potholes. Joss Mobile Tire Repair. I don't think we're going to have much of a pothole season around here because we didn't have any winter. So that should be nice. At least we don't have to put up with that kind of crap. Don't drive your unicycle while intoxicated. You can be arrested for that, at least in Port Orchard, Washington. I believe if you're intoxicated here, if I recall correctly from traffic school, powered by the advocates, if you're on a bike or something, I don't think you can get a DUI, but you could get, like a public intoxication or disturbing the peace charge or something. I'll have to ask Lieutenant Crane about this tomorrow. This guy did get a DUI on his electric unicycle. He was about twice over the legal limit. Picked up at about 12:30 a.m. for driving erratically. I mean, anytime you're on a unicycle, you're probably driving erratically, because have you ever tried to ride one of those? It's like impossible. I don't know how people do it. I certainly wouldn't try again at my age, because falling over on a unicycle, I might really hurt myself. So yeah, something like that that's basically impossible to ride on a good day. Probably don't want to get out on the road all wasted, cruising around. You're going to hurt yourself or somebody else. So yeah, don't do that. All right, it's a little after 8. I hope your day's going all right. We'll crush it down. We'll get through it. Before we know it, the weekend will be here. Stoked on that. It's Tool on K-Bear. Hey, what's up? I am Viktor Wilt. A little after 8 o'clock morning, and thanks for tuning in. Okay, I had this list up of the 100 unhealthiest foods on the planet. Let's read every single one. No, I'm just kidding. But basically, you knew what this list was going to be if you looked at it. Pretty much if food is good, it's not good for you. They just go off on all these different things. It's like, well, yeah, I know. I know that ice cream isn't good for you. Or processed red meat. I wonder if there's anything on this list that I didn't know was bad for you. Yeah, I mean, they've got crackers on here. You might think crackers ain't too bad. Nope. Lots of refined flour with very little to no fiber, artificial colors, and preservatives in some brands. Meh. Yeah, chips, pretzels, bread bowls, cookies. No kidding. Fast food chicken sandwiches. So I'm sure cheeseburgers are on here somewhere. Fast food smoothies. That's one you might not think would be bad for you. But I guess a lot of smoothie shops pack their smoothies full of added sugar to make them taste delicious. Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything aside from smoothies on this list that isn't obvious. Yeah, soda. We've all seen the memes. Here's how much sugar's in one can, and there's a giant pile. Oh, corn dogs. I thought they were, top of the line for healthy foods. Pizza. All right. This list's making me mad. Because, anything I can think of that I'd like to eat is on this list. There's like no food left. I guess just mow down a bunch of fresh veggies. Get yourself a big bowl of kale, don't put anything on it and just enjoy it. Ugh. Well, I'm not very hungry right now anyway, so I ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, I'll eat those breakfast sandwiches that my lady was kind enough to pack up for me this morning. I don't care if they're bad for me. When I, get an appetite up. All right. I know that was dumb, but it's what I had open as far as tabs go. And I don't even know why I was looking at it. Here's a bunch of food that you're going to want, but we're going to tell you shouldn't. Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
Peach is distracting me. Coming in here talking to me about brackets and this and that.
Yeah, that's right. More work.
Yeah, exactly. It's tough.
It's honestly, you just fill out whatever school you think's going to win. Boom, there you go.
And I got to chip in a little dough, right?
$5.
That's a lot of dough, Peaches.
Well, just be like me and give Josh some movie money.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'll give him something worth $5. Yeah, I got something around here.
Sure.
Here, Josh, have an energy drink.
Yeah, those things are expensive.
Enjoy. So, it's the company March Madness bracket.
Yes. Yeah.
How many people in the building are doing it?
About 7 so far.
7 so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So, at least I'm not the only one who hasn't done it.
Well, I was trying to get Maddie to do it. I don't think she's really wanting to pay over the $5 either.
Yeah. I mean, I could use the winnings, but I think last year wasn't I the first person eliminated because I didn't have any idea what I was doing?
I don't think so.
I think I was out first. I know I did really bad. But this year I at least kind of understand some of the little numbers and things like that.
And I can help you too, because I didn't help you last year. I think Josh gave you the bracket and said, fill this out or something.
And, Josh was showing me yesterday how you can get really in-depth with this and look at all these, different stats and this and that. And I ain't going to take that much time. It's going to be a pretty quick job.
Just give the whole bracket to Chat GPT and just fill it out that way.
That's a good idea. Yeah, have the internet do it. Mm-hmm. Holy cow, I didn't think of that.
There are also sites that say, the experts say this.
Okay, so just copy that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, who knows?
That might be a good idea.
The only person who's really, really into it is Kennedy at the front desk. She's been, she knows her things about college basketball.
And I wouldn't expect that. No. I don't know why, but I don't know Kennedy very good.
She's very quiet.
Yeah, she's quiet, unlike most people in this building. So I don't know a lot about her. So you learn something new every day, I guess. Wouldn't have guessed she'd be a huge college basketball fan. So, all right, I guess I'll fill it out, Peach.
Make sure to do so before 10 a.m. because that's when the first game goes on.
Oh, 10 a.m.'s the cutoff.
Yeah. Okay. You can fill out the bracket now and just hand it over to Josh and give him the $5 whenever.
Okay.
But as long as you have one filled out before 10 a.m. today, you're fine.
Okay, so I go to the link he gave us, fill it out, and then print it?
No, you don't print it at all. It's just online.
It's just online.
Yeah, Josh last year said he was, or from last year said that he was just kind of tired and overwhelmed by the wall of brackets.
Yes.
Didn't want to keep going over there and scoring it personally. So, Yahoo would do it for you.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll do it. It'll kill a little bit of time anyway. Help me get through the show. It's been a slow news day, Peaches, and I woke up grouchy today.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry.
Well, here's what happened. I've been having, little mishaps with my CPAP. I told you about the mask becoming detached from the hose. Well, last night, I think, how the power cord's got a little box attached to it?
Yeah.
Okay. That little box slipped down, fell on the surge protector, and turned the surge protector off.
Oh.
So I woke up at about 4.
Let me look up what a surge protector is.
A power strip. You know?
Gotcha.
So I wake up at 4 with the mask on and the machine not running. And I hate that. It makes you feel so terrible the next day. So, I fixed it, turned the power strip back on or whatever. I just started monkeying with the cords and it turned back on. Went back to sleep. And then, when I got up, I was very, very grouchy about it. So, I don't know what I need to do. Rearrange my room or something. But these events got to stop happening.
Yeah, I get it.
Maybe I need...
Do you need a new hose? Because I got plenty of those.
No, I'm good on supplies.
Same with the masks, too.
Well, I might could use a new mask. I don't know.
I can bring one tomorrow if you need.
All right. But yeah, I might need a new power strip because the button on that one is so easy to turn on and off. Like you barely push on it and it turns off. So I need something heavy duty that's hard to turn off.
I'm a little upset that Josh from Classy has a ResMed 11 and we're stuck with the ResMed 10. He gets new chairs. He gets new everything.
I know. He gets it all. And he'll probably win the March Madness bracket too.
Oh, Kevin won last year when he first started here. And then he used his prize money to then fund a pizza party for the entire building.
Well, then hopefully he'll win again. Because if I win...
You're keeping the money,
well,
obviously.
I'm keeping every cent.
You're keeping the proper dough, all right?
That's right. Okay. I filled out my March Madness bracket for the company March Madness Mayhem, whatever. I did it the easiest way possible. Last year when I did this, I didn't know what the numbers next to the team names meant. I didn't ask or anything. I just guessed a bunch of random things because I don't know anything about sports, especially college basketball. So now that I know how the numbers work, I just went through the list and I just picked the top-ranked team for every single thing till we got down to the Final Four, and then I just guessed. And we'll see how I do. Seemed like a pretty logical way to fill it out. Just pick the lowest number every time. I know it's kind of lazy, but hopefully I take home the gold. And hopefully Josh and Peaches are happy that I got involved. All right. What else was going on around here? I'm just finding dumb crap online. Like 8 smart ways to repurpose old pillows instead of throwing them away. And you're thinking, repurpose? Okay. Why? Just throw them away if they're old. Yeah, they're filled with a bunch of dead skin. They're all nasty. Oh, we got somebody calling. What do they want? K-Bear, you were live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
What's up, Victor? Just heard you filled out your bracket, dude. So
I did, and I did it the most mindless, easy way possible.
Right, you picked all the higher numbers. You know, they call it those upsets when the higher number doesn't win, and there is a few of those. So just letting you know.
I know.
You're probably not gonna be 100% on your bracket. But did you take Duke to go all the way? That's the big question.
I took them all the way to the top, but I picked Arizona to beat them because I like Arizona.
All right. I'll give you that. All right, Victor. Well, hey, good luck, buddy. Go Dukies.
Hopefully that'll be the upset. Arizona taking out Duke.
There you go, buddy. All right, man.
Hey, thanks, man. Have a good one. All right. See, I did some good guessing, huh? If I got Duke all the way to the top from somebody who knows what they're talking about. I'm not going to tell you how to repurpose your pillows, okay? You don't need to do it. Just throw them away. The list was really dumb, okay? It said you could, donate them or give them away for free. Is that repurposing them? They said you could make a door draft stopper. Yeah, just shove them at the bottom of your door. Just have an old dirty pillow just on the floor all the time. Who makes these lists? Anyway. All right. We'll see how things go. I think Josh said the games start at 10, or Peaches said that. So we'll find out how I did as, the week or weeks go on. I don't know how long this takes. I don't know anything about college football, or basketball, I should say. All right. I think it's more caffeine time. As you can tell, brain dead today. Oh, and I've got so much to do today. It's like, if there was a day I could use a nap, it's today. And that is not happening. Too much going on. Well, it's been a little while since I complained about our state government, right? I think. No, did you see these articles going around about the Idaho House to consider making ethics investigations against lawmakers secret? Yeah, they want to change the rules to make ethics hearings against sitting lawmakers secret. So if you got some dirtbag working in the state government and they're being investigated, let's just not tell anybody. That's weird. Who would find that acceptable, and what are they trying to hide? Could these guys just do something that everybody can agree is great? I've pointed out daylight saving time, for example. We could make it permanent, not have to change our clocks anymore. These guys can do whatever they want, but they just don't seem to do anything that everybody goes, yeah, that was awesome. When's the last time that the state government did something and everybody cheered? Yeah. I don't remember the last time they did something and anybody cheered. All I see is angry reacts on every single article when it comes to Idaho government. Ugh. Well, it's an election year, so make sure to research the candidates. Vote for the best. If people really want to see change, like they say in the Facebook comments, you gotta vote. So make sure later this year you're all registered and ready to go. Yeah. Public wants more transparency. Let's hide anything bad about ourselves. Jeez, these people. Howdy and good morning, or afternoon or evening, depending on if you're listening to this on demand. Yesterday's show was such garbage I didn't even put it up on demand. Some days just go better than others. Today, when I showed up, I was all grouchy and I'm still not pumped on the day, but at least I got some caffeine in me and the day's moving along. But I think today's show should hopefully be good enough that I end up actually putting it up online. All right, what was I looking at here? Oh, I can't remember. Probably because memory and cognitive disability rates are surging in young people, research shows. I can't even speak, let alone remember anything. Yeah, 1 in 10 adults under 40 showing serious difficulty with memory, concentration, or decision making. That's not good news for me because I'm over 40. And I was feeling it under 40. I don't know. I just probably need to get better rest or something like that. But yeah, the cognitive ability kind of on the lower levels this morning. We've also got scientists saying bad space weather could be why we haven't heard from aliens. Yeah, trying to figure out why have we not heard any signals from aliens? Why haven't we picked those up with the SETI satellites and things like that? And they're blaming crappy weather. Stellar winds, plasma turbulence, and eruptions such as coronal mass ejections that can interact with radio waves and spread their energy across multiple frequencies. Yeah, so thanks, crappy space weather, for preventing alien contact. All right, that's what we got for alien news. And I forgot what else we talked about because my cognitive abilities are decreasing. All right, but I will find something else to talk about on this show. All right, we got plenty of show left. There's got to be something better than this kind of stupid babble. I'll be back. Some bad omens on K-Bear. Wish I would have been able to go to their recent show. Did look like they had some pretty cool production. Looked like it was a pretty awesome time. So if you got to go, oh, good for you. But thankfully, there are a lot of other really good shows coming up, and you can find out about them at our website, kbear.fm. You can stream us live there from anywhere on the planet as well. If you don't have that K-Bear app, just get the K-Bear app. It's easier, But you can, again, listen to us live on the website, and then after you fire up the online player, go to that concert calendar and find a show to go see. I recommend clicking Choose Event Type and selecting Concert/Rock so you can find out about stuff like The Devil Wears Prada, Slaughter to Prevail with Whitechapel, Lamb of God, Rise Against, Dark Tranquility, Lacuna Coil, and so many more shows. Peaches does a great job keeping that website updated with every awesome rock and metal show that comes our way. So go check it out. Find a show for yourself to go see. Guarantee, with how many shows are coming to the region, there's something for you. The Cult on K-Bear. man, remember when that band played here with STP and who was the other band? Bush. That was a pretty good show aside from the horrific smoke we had to deal with that day. It was brutal. I really hope we don't end up having a bad fire season with the lack of moisture this winter. You know, I'm no expert on the environment, but I would assume no moisture leads to dry conditions. And from there, yeah, fire. I just got to hope for the best. I mean, I think Nebraska's dealing with like crazy fires right now and stuff. But yeah, that day of that show, if you weren't there, the singer of the cult was like, this is like being in China. Like the sky was just red. It was brutal. Ugh. And as I've gotten older, that smoke, man, that wildfire smoke, it messes me up something fierce. Ugh. Well, speaking of weather, today's going to be pretty dang good. Looking at a high in the mid-70s for the next few days. Becca and I went out for a walk last night around the Japanese garden in Idaho Falls and then around the river and such. Took a little walk on, I don't know if it's the green belt, but it was like perfect weather last night. It was so nice. So get out of your house. Try to get out of your house and do something, or stay in your house. Watch TV. I don't care. If I didn't have stuff I had to do this evening, boy, I would be enjoying my time on my couch. Even though it's really nice outside. But yeah, enjoy it. And I'll be back. These buttons, I tell you, they're getting iffy. This is the second time today. All right, everybody. We made it through the show today. I hope your Thursday has been good so far. Hopefully the rest of it continues being good as well. Hopefully if you're working, it goes by fast. And if you're not working, I hope you get to do something fun or relaxing. Even though I know it's looking like yard work time. Was out in my yard last night, looking around, going, oh boy, got to get out here and clean up. But at least, I'm kind of nervous to check today. At least my hot tub appeared to magically fix itself yesterday. I have a feeling, though, I'll go home and it'll just be out of water again, even though it appeared to not be leaking or doing anything last night. Maybe once it warmed up, maybe there's something to do with the heat, Jade was saying. Could create a backflow, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It'd just be nice if there was one less thing to worry about. Just too much to do. Anyway, I'll stop complaining. I'll get out of here for a bit. Be back with Peaches for the noon hour of madness and mayhem. And as always, appreciate your company and you hanging out and all that good stuff. So have a great day. All right? And I'll talk to you in a bit. Thank you again for tuning in to the Viktor Welch Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.